Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This will be a new series on vanilla base building for PvP. We are currently in a cement factory. I do believe this one is registered in the data files. We're going to do the tour. One feature about this is I will have a bonus hidden room. It's not, I wouldn't say a hidden loot room. And I'll explain why later when I show you where the room's at. Why I don't consider it a main loot room. It's more of a bonus room. So let's go ahead and get started the tour. Do a quick run by. You know, I'm a big fan of these. Armwares. A lot of windows. You know, peeks from above. Try to keep the front access as hard as possible for people to get in. Usually once they get through the first few doors, it gets a little rough on the defender side. So I try to make almost every room possible in my builds, if the building size and structure allows, to be as open as possible. You can tell all this is gapped. Tons of, you know, shooting walls and, you know, peaks. All this is exposed. This all gives you a plant. Not a lot of space to hide. A lot of cover. You don't see this too often. Single wall spaced out. You know, you can't get through them. But it leaves your whole body exposed. As we go through, you know, multiple layers. I'm a big fan of trying to keep your loot room on one side. I use this as a quick access. Boom, back outside. Obviously you can wall this off and, you know, give yourself roof access. Put a helipad or parking garage, however you see fit. Another door, like I said, more wall peaks. As you can tell, put another door here, you can put more loot in here. Isolate all your storage of what rooms you want to be what. Note to self, if you're skilled and or have seen plenty of videos, you'll know that this little section here, most veterans will know that you can literally crawl through that. So if you don't want people abusing that and getting into, you know, a secure room like this, wall that off. Or as I did, put a floor through it. But on this server you can't dismantle, so if it was, you know, dismantle possible, I would just do a wall on the inside and block it. So don't ever make that your loot room without blocking that. Continue on. As you can tell, this looks weird, right? There's a purpose to it. They're gonna blow that door, they have to plant. Having weird angles that people are not used to gives you the advantage. Well, that sliver right there, someone has to crouch and go to plant the C4 to blow that door. It is really hard to get two people in that spot and plant and try to, you know, shoot back. Now this person has the opportunity to shoot back. This is definitely a, you know, equal opportunity here. No gun raise, no issues, they can shoot in. So having weird angles like this, it's pretty uncommon. I mean, people like building even squared structures. It's just a common thing. This is supposed, you know, this is supposed to be a survival. You want to make this as hard as possible for them to come steal your loot, all your material that you earned. Alright, this is pretty much wrapping back up to what I would consider the main loot room. Last few doors, like I said, I have, you know, peaks, emergency jump outs. You can be able to jump out that, kind of wrap around on people. More overhead peaks, be able to see all the way down. And then the loot room. All this can be exposed. I would highly recommend putting camo nets in front of some of these, just to give yourself some cover. Now obviously, I leave these open for access. If I kill a player and their body bag or person is close to the wall, I might be able to get lucky and tab in and snag their gear and put the body bag in hands and be able to carry that back to my room. Then store the gear. Now it's mine. Or take the C4 off the dead body and hopefully slow down the raid or stop the raid. So all this loot room kind of mainly has all the headshots and defensive points. You don't want to be scrambling all the way through your base trying to defend it. If you can just keep yourself in the main loot room, you're in good shape. So more window peeks all back to the front entrance. Now, I did make a stairwell all the way up to the top of the roof here. The reason I did that because it still gives me some choke points. Watch the stairs here. Outside, sniping points. I have windows over here against the wall. You can open those up, shoot out back. Watch the front gate from up here. You never really have to leave your main core of your room. Still be able to defend from here. All that good stuff. Now, as you can tell through this tour, I did say there's a bonus room. And it's hidden. So let's go back through, go take a look at what we missed and why it's, I would think, a risk, but it's also, I don't think people would look for this. We're going to go back to about midway into the build. Keep going back. Now right here, I'd say about midway through. So we're gonna go here. Bolt over this. Tuck the away door. Open it up and voila. Bonus room, hidden room, however you want to put it. Plenty of room for activities, hide and storage back here. Put a little single locker here, keep it tucked away, people won't see it. Pretty unique. You probably don't see this very often. If you find it, this is a hidden gem. Then you can pop right back out, and now you're back to your loot room. Right back upstairs. So stuff like that is, I'm not gonna say uncommon, but it's definitely out there if you pay attention. Like I said, this is my design for a cement building with a bonus room or hidden loot room, however you want to put it. Well, obviously you can make that hidden loot room attached to this by just flipping it. Put the vault on the left side, but you have to find a unique way to be able to vault in because the enemy team still needs access to your bonus room. Especially if you put a code lock and have storage and material in there, it's still a raid. If they they defeat you and they can get in here, they earned it. So don't be one of those scummy people and make it where people can't get your good gear. Gotta be equal. Fairness to everybody. But thank you for everyone that's been liking, sharing, commenting, giving the channel support. I'm going to start this as a new series for vanilla buildings. I'll be doing some other structures. I'll probably be doing some videos also with buildings. I'm not going to give you guys a building design in, and I'll give you the reasons why as I record, and I'll show you the buildings why. But other than that, I want to thank everyone, and I hope everyone has a good day.